Okay, so here we are again. If you remember, I've been working to this Lenovo about changing the display. I got me a new one. I couldn't find the original, so this is an LG LP156WHB. I got this from a repair shop, and they told me it's perfect compatible with 30 pins, so I don't have to be worried about the functionality and all this stuff. Do you remember? Yes, you can see all these marks there. So that was the problem with this display. Evidently nothing else to do now but just turn the things off. Remember, never work with the batteries plugged in or the power supply plugged in, because it's a really big danger of destroying the laptop. And now let's take this out, nice and easy. Okay, there we go. And come on, and it's out. Okay, let's have this back in place. I paid like $40 for this display, pretty much for a used one, because it's not new, but these guys promised me a perfect compatibility. I have to be sure that the plug is well inserted there, and it is perfect. Mechanically, it's absolutely the same. Before having the screws on, let's give a try. Whoops! And it's working. Amazing. Look there. Beautiful. Okay, so the screws are back in place. I can fit the bezel back. Okay, let's have this wire in the right position. Here I have the bezel. I don't like this click over here, and that's because of the hinge screws. Okay, we'll take a look at those things too, but in the meantime, it's time for cleaning. Of course, it's a lot dismantled here, different screws, different dimensions. Luckily, we can slide the hard drive back. It's untouched. I don't see any prints on it, so I'm pretty sure it was never ever disassembled. Okay, so here under this label, in fact it's another screw, so this is a kind of seal. As you can see, nobody touched that before. We are the ones. Let's take that screw out. Okay, that's in the middle somewhere. So now it's looking like we have to take out the keyboard like that. There we go. Now be really gentle with this guy here. So we have to take this up. This plastic there, it's the key, and another one right here. Pum pum. And now we should have the top running out easily. There we go. It's out. Pum pum. Man, what can I say? This is nuts. If you want to change the paste, you have to disassemble all the motherboard and everything. It's crazy. Why? People, make it simple. All right, let's take a look what's happening here with the hinges, huh? First, because this was my main goal. Do we need to tie the screws? Oh no, not so much. Not bad. But you know something? I'm doing this to all the hinges. I'm releasing the pressure. So somehow the screen, it's floating easier. Let's see. Yeah, much better. So I didn't expect that, but the hinges are okay. Everything is fine here. Let's have all this mumbo jumbo out. Okay, this one should go out. Those are the loudspeakers. And of course, forgot about these guys. And power connector. And this is the main board. And by the way, I put another 4 giga of RAM that will make the things running even better. Okay, let's start with this. And here we have some bented faders. How comes? Interesting. Good, back in place. Yeah, vacuum. This is perfect. Alright, so we got a lot of numbers here. It should be like 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 6, and number 7. Oopsie. Look there. Everywhere, but not where we need it. Oh yeah, it's so gone. Be careful if there are any small parts around. And this is the graphic card, AMD something. Careful with this one, because there are a lot of little stuffs there. Okay. Now let's clean this too. What is that? Really stuck there. Interesting. Okay. Okay, let me use some of this. HI510. This is good. There are a lot of recipes of how to do the things. Not like I'm doing now. I dropped a lot of this, but personally, I love to cover everything. I don't like to see any shining parts. That should be fine. Here, same. We are good to go. Probably I'll use just a drop of white stuff here. Just a drop. Probably it's not necessary, but I like. And we start in the same order. Not too tight first. Come on. And it's done. Looking good. Okay, let's put the board back. This is the right positioning. Yes, it is. And one here. All the others are from the fan. Okay, this is in place. This is done. This is done. Properly in place. The loudspeakers. We can easily have the top back. I'm cleaning the keyboard. Now let's have the keyboard back in place. The latch goes out and in. Yeah, nice. Two connectors down here. We should have them back in place. This one is the power supply and this one is the display connector. Yeah, a small test before power supply. Let me see if it's starting without the fan. Yeah, everything's fine. And now let's go and clean the fan, which obviously is, oh my, how can I do that? Shall I open it? Oh, don't tell me, no more batteries. And now I need you the most. It's funny, but that should be good enough. I'm not opening the fan, doesn't need oil. I can have some. Well, it's pretty okay. I think it's good enough. A piece of advice, when you're cleaning the fan, don't let it spinning in the air. Because it's very possible the blades to reach a really high speed and effectively generating voltage, which will affect the electronic. Okay, this way? Perfect! We are very good here. Let me have the hard drive back. Okay, CD-ROM back in place. Like usually, one screw is missing and everything is fine. You see, people, the next step is to have a new operation system. I will install probably Windows Home or something, you know, something easier for this guy to understand. It's an Intel i3 6000 or something anyway. But for now, I'm absolutely satisfied. New screen, new thermopaste, clean dust, and so on. Okay, that's it for today. I hope it's useful. Like always, don't forget to sign on my channel. And of course, I'm waiting your comments too. Push the like button. And you know, like always, don't forget, have fun. Bye bye.